Hello, I'm Marc with Liquid Energy Online. You've just received your box. Now what do? That's what I asked myself as soon as I got my box. So this is the whole plan. Now, what we've got here in front of us is what we call a PE1, the Premium Enrollment. Okay? So we're going to start off very simply. We're going to break these different products down so you understand what they're all about and when you should take them. First thing that you do is you want to start off, you want to have a measuring tablespoon at your disposal. We always have the question, well, should I measure it? Some people are measurers, some people are squirters. And they just kind of take a guess at what a measuring tablespoon looks like. Well, in fact, each one of these bottles has 30 tablespoons, a month's worth. Okay? I've always been somebody who squirts it and measures it. So what I do is, first thing is I go ahead, I'll open up my bottle, and for some reason I like to do this. I look at the bottle, I look at the front of the label. Okay? Now the front of the label, for some reason I'm right-handed, so I go ahead and I put the bottle in my left hand, and I'll go ahead and I'll make a little prick at the edge of the bottle, about 3 o'clock. So if it's facing me, I'm looking at it, got the bottle like this. I'll go ahead and I'll think of the top is 12, the bottom is 6, and over here at the right side, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make a hole. And I can make a hole. I've got this handy dandy tool. Somebody gave it to me a long time ago. I still have it. I guess you could use a ballpoint pen. You could also use one of the tines of fork. Just go ahead and make a nice little hole. That way it makes it a whole lot easier to go ahead and to measure it into the tablespoon. Okay, so we've gone that far. Now, let's start out. Right here is what we call our core products. Now the core is made up of the biofuel, okay, that's the B vitamins, right? Other things too, of course. And the ALOE, which helps the digestive tract. And then we've got the Get Going in Plus. Now the Get Going Plus is also got B vitamins along with a whole lot of other things in it. This is the core. This is the cornerstone of where things got started. Okay? Alright. Now keeping in mind, that's the AM. That's for the morning. I take this first thing in the morning before I even have a cup of coffee, before I have my breakfast. The first thing I do is I mix up a glass of this. Okay? Now, I also will add a tablespoon of the BioAlert. Okay? Because it's what it says, BioAlert. And it has a lot of things in it that are really going to help you. Okay? Alright, now, we got the Cell Care. I'll add this also to my morning drink. Okay? This is really important for the eyes, the heart, and the skin. Okay? I'll put those in. Monday through Friday, I'm going to put in the BioMEGA. I take 2 days off, Saturday and Sunday, get my body a little chance to, kind of push the different ingredients that's in here back out, and I'll start back up on Monday. FLEXI-CARE Plus. My wife refers to this as oil for the Tin Man. Okay, this is for my joints, my shoulders, my knees, anything that aches, anything that I've hurt over the past 50 some years. All right, so these things are all going to go into my morning drink. That's for me. That doesn't mean you have to do the same thing, but that's for me. I'll also take one of the BIOMEGA 3s, which is fish oil. Okay, it's a capsule, and this is amazing. This is really amazing stuff. What it can do for, again, for your cholesterol, for your heart, we can't ever take those for granted. So all of these are going to be separately, of course, with the drink. I'll use the drink to wash it down with. Okay. Now, let's talk about nighttime. Nighttime, we've got the CalMag. Now the CalMag is going to give you calcium, magnesium, zinc, amongst other things. It's also going to help you get into a really nice, restful sleep. Okay? Now, The interesting thing about when you're mixing this is you want to mix this up. I mix it with a little less water than actually is on the directions, okay? I'll put 1 scoop of this into a glass that's got some room in it, because it's going to foam up once the water and the CalMag come together. It's going to foam up a little bit, and it's going to go from calcium carbonate to calcium citrate, which is a more absorbable type of calcium. That's where you want to wait maybe a minute or two before, after you mix it up, before you actually drink it. If you drink it too soon, it won't hurt you. It may burp, what the heck, but it's still going to get into you. That's the good thing. I'll also put a certain amount of the BioNITE, which is liquid melatonin. I'll put that in also into my drink at night. Now, word of caution. Our bodies produce melatonin naturally. Some folks don't get enough melatonin, therefore they need this. One thing you don't want to do is when you take this just before you go to sleep. That means you don't want to have any lights on. You need to be in a darkened room once you turn out the lights, of course. No TV, no reading. Otherwise there's a chance, it could reverse the effects and keep you up. I'll also take 1 more of the BIOMEGA 3 before I go to sleep, okay? Because I want to have that in the morning and night. Okay, that's it for now. This is Mark with Liquid Energy Online. If you need anything, please go ahead and email me at liquidenergyonline@gmail.com. Thank you very much.